What is nationalization? Nationalization occurs when the state takes ownership of a company. In other words, when the government acquires a private company. That company moves from the private sector to the public sector. The industries that are most commonly nationalized include energy, public transport, telecommunications, and banking. Some governments may also nationalize water companies, postal services, and mining operations. Reformist socialists believe that the nationalization of strategic industries is necessary to transition a country from capitalism to socialism. This is less the case today, as most socialists now have moved towards the centre of the political spectrum. Nationalization may also occur to save a collapsing business. During the 2007-2008 global financial crisis and the Great Recession that followed, many banks in the advanced economies were nationalized for this reason, to save them from collapse. Nationalization is more common in the developing and emerging nations than in the advanced economies. It is a way for leaders to gain more economic power, especially after a regime change. The opposite of nationalization is privatization. Privatization is the process of selling off state-owned businesses to the private sector. In the 1980s, UK Prime Minister Margaret Thatcher oversaw the privatisation of British Airways, British Telecom, British Steel, and British Gas. The last time the United States nationalised an industry was after the September 11 terrorist attack in 2001, when the government took over and controlled airport security. Some people argue that when a government bails out a struggling giant company, it is a form of nationalization. However, when this happens, as occurred when the United States bailed out General Motors, it was not involved in running the company. Nationalization may also be offered by politicians if customers are fed up with a company's bad service. Some politicians in the UK, especially during election campaigns, suggest nationalisation to frustrated rail commuters who complain about the service. A national disaster can trigger the nationalisation of a company or sector. In 2012, Tokyo's local government, the Tokyo Metropolis, nationalised the Tokyo Electric Power Company after the Fukushima nuclear disaster.